You know how that it is?
Oh, that was pretty cool.
One of the best rewards as a performer is to see the young generation look up to you. When I became the first Hispanic Latina principal dancer in the company, of course that meant so much, not just for me, but for the entire community, where there is so many young Latinas that can dream bigger and bigger every day. I'm Karina González, and I'm the principal dancer with the Houston Ballet in Houston, Texas, and I'm from Caracas, Venezuela. Dance is everything for me. I feel like it's in my DNA, in my whole self. I have done it since I was 7 years old. My mom was actually looking for Venezuelan folk dance school, and somebody in the street just guided her to actually the ballet school. My story starts there. I got into the ballet school, and since that day, it became my entire life. From day one, I love the discipline our craft has. I love moving, I love expressing, I love telling a story. I spend hours and hours in the studio, and my ballet family, it really became my family. I did have an incredible support behind me. We are a very close family. My mother taught us that family is everything. So when I got my contract to come to a new country without speaking the language, I think it was one of the biggest challenges. It was to leave them behind, leaving my family behind. Of course, there was big doubts, but I also knew that it was my opportunity to keep growing and keep showing the talent that I had. And I knew I had something special. 6 months later, I went back home and they saw all my pictures and all the videos. And it was a dream come true for an 18-year-old to just come and live her life in here. As beautiful as it is, we kind of deal with a lot of challenges during our years. For me, it was to not compare myself with others. It is a career that has so many stereotypes, so I did suffer so much of comparing. So I did have wonderful people that taught me that to not look around, to just really try to express who I was without thinking that I was less than others. I did 5 years in Tulsa Ballet with incredible teachers. After 5 years, I became a principal dancer in the company, and I decided to audition to Houston Ballet. And 3 years later, I became a principal dancer with the company. Houston Ballet became my home for many years. It has been almost 15 years that I've been in the company. And of course, I feel like every year I become a better artist. I have a few more years to be on stage and to perform at the best of my abilities, but of course, I see a future to teach, to be a leader in some way. I have an incredible family, and I have 2 daughters now. Houston means my home. It is a rich city, not just in the arts, but everything that the city has offers to the people. It's wonderful. So yeah, I think Houston is my home. Right now, especially as a Latina in this ballet world, I feel like I do have that proudness that it's not just me, but it's also our community. It's my family, it's my culture that I have to continue to represent in the best way possible.
I know, he's the king of the house.
You have goals, you have dreams, but you need hard work, you need determination, you need passion, you need love. And it's not just for this career, but I think in life in general. All this becomes a package that will help you to fulfill your dreams.